and the Prairie Dell systems up in Lincoln County, and we're currently building out in Ringgold near the Marathon County solid waste site, and then here we are today with Sylvan Hill. In the wintertime, we do manage some snow biking at Greenwood Hills Country Club, at the Big Old Plain County Forest, County Park, and then back up at the big Prairie Dells up in Lincoln County. So that's a little bit of who we are. We really value our relationships with the stakeholders and the landowners and the city officials that allow us to do what we do in these communities. So with that, we're honored to have Mayor Mielke here. I'm going to turn the mic over to him, and he'll have a few words for us.
Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing?
Good.
Come on, be more lively. It's 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. There you go. First of all, thank you for allowing me to come out here and see what is truly another hidden, unique gem here in the city of Wausau. I really want to say thank you to CWOC and all that they've done. I've stopped up here several times throughout the summer to see how the progress is going. It looks great. It is just one of those things that is going to be so cool for our city and for our area. It's already drawing national attention, which is even better yet. I really want to acknowledge, in addition to the CWOC officials, folks from our Parks Department, Bill Duncanson in particular, Pat Peckham from the Parks and Rec. This is something that we had talked about when I was actually on the Parks and Rec Commission here a couple of years ago, and to see it come to fruition like it is right now is truly special and truly incredible. So to all these individuals and to you and all of you, I say thank you. It's going to be fun. Believe it or not, the Body by Pillsbury, I plan on getting out here next spring. We'll see what happens. Place your bets. Thank you all.
Thank you. And I just want to add to that CWOC as an organization, we are passionate about our sport, but we understand that what we do is bigger than riding a mountain bike through the woods. And that really we are adding to the quality of life in this community. We are providing opportunities for physical fitness. We are adding amenities that make Wausau a great place to live, to attract and retain young families in this community. Like I said, CWOC is a 100% volunteer organization. I am one face of a small army of volunteers that made this project possible, and I just want to call out a few of those individuals for their leadership. So this project really began with the vision of one individual, Matt Block, right here in front of us, who's our current vice president. Matt kind of took the lead on this. It was his vision, you know, his design, his planning, reaching out to Trail Solutions and IMBA, and really developing those relationships and being an advocate for this facility and an advocate for this sport. So if you're an IMBA or if you're a CWOC member, Matt deserves a beer the next time you see him. So from there, I want to go over and say a big thank you to the Marathon County Health Department and freeing up the time of public health educator Aaron Ruff. He basically functioned as our grant writer through this project over here in the blue. And Aaron and I spent, and Matt as well, spent some time tweaking just the right verbiage to fill out the grant applications and having face-to-face meetings with some of the foundations in town. From there, I want to say a big thank you to Gary Barden from Gary Barden Design and Photography. He is the artist. So anything you see visually here, the graphics, the logo, the signage, anything that you've seen on our social media is all from the creative mind of Gary. So he is super passionate about what he does. He's a great writer, and he's really invested in this project. Finally, I want to say thank you to Bob Dunahee. Not only is he one of our members, he's a neighbor. He's like the guy, Sylvan Hill's out his back porch. So Bob was really instrumental, kind of leading our ground team, digging some posts, some hard manual labor. I saw Bob out here a couple of times just dripping in sweat and mud, getting things done. So really doing the final preparations for opening the park. I want to say thank you to our contractors, Rock Solid Trail Contracting. Aaron Rogers was our builder, along with Progressive Trail Design. Jason Stouter was our general contractor out of Bentonville, Arkansas. And again, just to echo the mayor's comments, I want to say thank you again to Dan Forenza, Peter Kanotek, and Bill Duncanson. Their belief and their partnership in us has been huge. So thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. So with that, I'd mentioned Aaron. We couldn't have done this without raising some funds. The price tag on this park is about $207,000. And Aaron kind of led this charge, and I'm going to let him say some thank yous.
Thank you, Jan. I think for me, one of the most unique and cool things about this park is that it was funded by local foundations and organizations in the city of Wausau. I know I was just talking with Bill and others that this is really the only park in the state of Wisconsin that has a pump track, a skills area, and a downhill course. So what we have here is truly unique. And I want to take the time today to thank our funding partners for really creating this dream along with us. So I'll list them in order. We have the B.A. and Esther Greenheck Foundation. I know Brian is here from B.A. and Esther. The Judd S. Alexander Foundation, the Community Foundation of North Central Wisconsin, the City of Wausau, Emmerich Properties Charitable Trust, Thriving Financial, Seawalk, and Trek Bicycle Corporation. So again, just a round of applause for our sponsors. I'd just like to invite Brian Gumness up to say a couple of words. You asked for it.
Well, on behalf of the funders in this area, it's not the first time we've all partnered to do something special like this. And these kind of features are, as the mayor put, gems in this community that really make this place special. The greater Wausau area is home to a lot of different facilities that give us opportunities to enjoy what we have up here. And what we have up here is very unique and special. And I think that's kind of why we all hang out here. So I really don't have much more to say other than you're very welcome. And we're very proud and honored to be part of this effort. And all of you should be commended for what you've done to do this. This is special. So thank you.
All right, just a couple of more things. I just want to run you through some things that have happened since Sylvan opened, and I'm going to call Jeff Tobin on deck with music, and Andy and Jesse and you guys on deck to ride in a little bit, okay? So, Sylvan opened on August 30th. It's been here less than 30 days, and here's what's going on with the park. So, on Facebook, Seawalk has had a 45% growth in social media. In the last 60 days. Our members are now about 962. We'll be hitting 1,000 members here, followers on Facebook very shortly. And that growth that has happened in the last 60 days has been primarily out of this area. It's Minneapolis, it's Madison, it's Milwaukee, it's Chicago that's following our organization. We've had some media exposure. City Pages is always very kind to us. There's a couple of bikers on staff. Matt is here, so we appreciate them. The Daily Herald has picked up a couple of stories as well. We appreciate, help me out, Matt. Who's our Keith over at the Wausau Daily Herald. WJFW was down, did a really nice video piece on us. If you haven't found it, go find them on Facebook. They did a really nice job. We've been featured in Silent Sports Magazine. And the Wisconsin Bike Fed was going to be here today. They're an advocacy group out of Madison. They will be coming up at some point, but they're going to be doing a feature article on Seawalk and biking in general in central Wisconsin. It'll be an upcoming magazine that is distributed in the upper Midwest. Beyond that, what's going on? One of our members, Kelly Longtine, who is a videographer for Spectrum Charter Media, we have hired him to do some video shoots. He's going to be preparing some promotional videos here over the winter time. He did just a little teaser video out here back in July, and Marathon County Parks Department shared it, and it went to like 15,000 hits